And today was crazy, man. Oh look, the plushes. I'm gonna go check them out real quick. Well, holy. It has been a hot minute since I played with these. I used to do these on my channel for 6 years. You know, I'm gonna go see what plushers are up to nowadays. Might as well turn back the time and see what they're up to. Watch some of their old videos. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Absolutely nothing is gonna go wrong here.
You bent over. Daisy, take a sipper.
Oh, the plush community, where people record plush videos and upload them to their YouTube channel. I'm sure no crazy videos are going to be seen on the internet. Like, what are the yachts? Oh, what the hell? Maybe it's a little different than I thought it would actually be. So for this video, it's going to be somewhat similar to the me community video I made, but the main difference is the fact that the plush community is a lot bigger than the me community. So I'm actually going to split this topic into two different parts, with this part being about Mario, Sonic, and other plush franchises, and part 2 being about the FNAF plush videos. So for those of you who shockingly don't know this about me, I actually spent 6 years as a full-time plush tuber, but then I eventually stopped because I kind of outgrew the genre. But now I guess I kind of consider myself a part-time plush tuber. So I do have a plush channel, so if you want to go sub to that, then go for it. There is so much I want to get off my chest, but obviously I can't just do it all in one video. But hey, thankfully I'm making 2 parts. So yeah, there's a lot more bigger names in the plush community than the me community. And similar to these 2 communities is that they both have a number of very interesting individuals. I actually did make a video similar to this like 1 or 2 years ago. I cannot remember. I think it was 3. I made a top 10 plush tubers video, and that John blew the hell up. It got over 2,000 views and almost 100 likes. So yeah, you never know. Maybe if I talk about more plush tubers, my channel might regrow again. Now, before we actually get started, there are 2 people I do want to shout out in this video. Those being Chazington and my dear friend Bo Mobile. They both inspired me to make this video, and Bo Mobile actually inspired me to make my top 10, plush tubers video. And don't worry, I won't be copying anybody, okay, okie dokie. But yeah, if you want to go check out those channels, you are more than likely to give them support. Okay, all right, now we can start. But before we can really start, we have to go all the way back to the very beginning. December 9th, 2006, the birth of the pioneer of all plush channels that have ever existed. It is the one, the only, Cute Mario Bros. Okay, while their channel was created on December 9th, 2006, their actual first plush video was on April 6th, 2007. This channel was ran by 2 friends, Tyler and Ricky. Or I think his name is Kenny, I actually can't remember. And for 13 years, they made plush videos, earning up a total of 317,000 subscribers. And I'm not gonna lie, their videos are kind of great. The thing I love about the Cute Mario Bros is that they always manage to, bring the charm in every video they made. And every time I would watch a Cute Mario Bros video, a smile always came across my face. It always brightened my day, man. I swear. I mean, here's this for an example.
I'm Mario, I can't be old. I'm the youngest person in the world, and I can't be old.
If that doesn't make you smile, you have no feelings inside of you. You are a heartless monster. They also have an entire feature-length film, and it was amazing, okay? I love the action scenes, and the emotional scenes hit hard. And I mean, they hit hard.
That's what she said?
Wait, what am I even talking about? Oh yeah, the movie! One of my favorite parts about the movie is the acting. You could tell that they were very passionate about this video. Like, they went all in on this. If I had to choose my favorite Cute Mario Bros video, it would have to be Luigi Loves Daisy. Not only, like the other videos, does this have a lot of charm, but it's hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when you least expect it, Daisy goes from being extremely charming to wanting to dispatch Luigi's existence. However, as much as I hate to say it, nothing lasts forever. And after they uploaded the video Cousin Ouija, which was a sequel to the iconic Cousin Mario, they officially decided that they would be stepping down from making plush videos. And unfortunately, it's been over 5 years since their last video was uploaded. I genuinely just hope, though, that these two guys are still really close friends, and I hope they achieve something greater than plush tubing. I know that they're not on YouTube anymore, but I think they'll go down as plush tubing legends.
My heart is beating, my hands are shaking, what are these feelings? It's like I'm dreaming, I can't get you out of my head. Yellow Luigi's in love, Yellow Luigi's in love, Yellow Luigi's in love with a girl named Daisy.
Okay, so as much as I would love to, talk about SML, as much as I would love for them to be up next, there's a specific channel that I would like to talk about that played a huge role in the reason why SML gets so many controversies nowadays. But to be fair, I think this one user has gotten into more controversy than Logan himself. For those who don't know, Froggy Company was a channel that hosted a lot of YTPs, other stuff, but more specifically, they had plush videos. And fun fact, SML was not inspired by the Cute Mario Bros. And it turns out Cute Mario Bros. And SML kind of had a mini little beef going on. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. What the hell?
Who's Super Mario Logan?
Nah, but instead Logan was inspired by Froggy Company. And eventually they would become close friends and Froggy would give Logan ideas and stuff. Now, unfortunately, I never actually got to watch Froggy Company's videos, considering the fact that, his channels were taken down by the same dude. Now, eventually when Logan actually started to get popular, Froggy apparently did not like that. He got extremely jealous and he wanted to eventually take the channel from Logan, but then eventually they got back onto good terms and Froggy left a comment on Logan's Draw My Life video, and where basically Logan said later on they would become, good friends again. So there's that. But now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it gets really spicy. You see, it turns out most of the information that was given on this topic specifically was on the channel SML Archive, which has access to a lot of Froggy's old videos. And apparently, whenever someone tried to ask them a question, thinking that they were Froggy just answered it without even correcting them, which is left to believe that this channel was Froggy. But then, in a later video on the channel, Froggy apparently got his new channel linked, which was entitled Froggy with Fries. Now, I'm sure with a title like that, it doesn't seem that bad. It's probably normal, so let's see. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Now, I'm sure most of you don't know, but Froggy with Fries is an illustrator for the channel Planet Dolan. I've never seen the channel, so for those who have seen it, give me some insight, some information, okay? Because this has got me interested, okay? But yeah, I remember seeing a clip from Froggy with Fries, and I legitimately want to yank my eyeballs out of my sockets and throw them into a coyote's mouth. So yeah, it is very, very, very likely that Froggy with Fries and Froggy Company are the exact same person. I mean, I know some people out there are going to say, well, we shouldn't assume that both guys are the same. Well, I feel like it's obvious, don't you think? Because on the SML Archive channel, don't you think it would be obvious it's Froggy if he's not going to correct people and, have access to a lot of his old videos? Like, I genuinely don't think there's a single human being or a single channel that has as many Froggy Company videos as that SML Archive channel. Like, I don't know. But I mean, if you want to disagree with me, that's fine. But to be honest, I feel like I'm one of those people who do indeed believe that Froggy with Fries and Froggy Company are the same. And if you want to correct me, go for it. I don't care anymore. Thank God I'm finally done talking about that topic. Who's next? Oh my God! Look, to be honest, I don't even think I can get all my SML thoughts out in this one video. So like, if you want to see a video dedicated to the history of SML, I'm going to need about 3 of you to change your profile pic to Brooklyn T Guy. Logan 30 Acre, born in Pensacola, Florida, created his YouTube channel on December 8th, 2007. So about 4 days after I was born. And his first video would be a reincarnation of a Super Mario Got Milk commercial, I think it was called. And I'm not going to lie, it sucked. But to be honest, that's expected for most beginner plush tubers, unless you're Cute Mario Bros. Now, unlike the Cute Mario Bros, where I didn't actually start watching them until I was 16, SML was a channel I grew up with. I started watching these guys since I was 8! Yeah, so that kind of explains why I'm so brain rotted nowadays. I'm not even sure. So SML is known for being more of an adult-like channel than the Cute Mario Bros. Well, they're more R-rated. I mean, they weren't that R-rated. That is before Jeffy got introduced.
My name is Jeffy.
So yeah, they introduced Jeffy. If you don't know who Jeffy is, this is literally him. And they completely started to turn the tables, and the jokes got more rated R, and they ended up getting caught in a lot of controversies. More specifically, Logan himself. His first channel ended up getting demonetized, so then he had to switch to another channel, which that channel also got demonetized. So then he switched to another channel, which also got demonetized. I think even at one point, his current channel that he records videos on also got demonetized, but thankfully he got his ads back. So yeah. Eventually Nintendo would be like, hey Logan, go piss yourself. Here's a letter, and we don't want you using our characters anymore. So yeah, it's been crazy. Yet he is somehow still the most subscribed plush tuber ever, with over 9 million subscribers. I find it quite crazy to think that he might actually be the first plush tuber in history to get a diamond play button. But if he also doesn't, I would not be surprised either. I mean, just look at his history. If I were to pick my favorite SML video, it's not really just one video. It's more of a series. But it has to be the Playtime series. I don't know why, but I always find this series so funny and very hilarious for some reason. I don't know. Again, I don't know why.
I know you didn't get them from your mother because she's flat-chested.
Hey, Sally, do you have a penis?
What the hell? If I were to give an honest opinion on SML nowadays, I still think they're good, but they're nowhere. The channel is nowhere near where it was years ago. And he's definitely lost a lot of his fan base because I feel like he's more driven by money than his actual fans. If I were to pick my favorite SML character, though, it would have to be my boy, Brooklyn T. Guy. I don't know why, but I love his honesty and his comedic timing. He always brings, the videos up to life when, they're not good. Like, I know most of SML's videos are not really that good anymore, but every time I see Brooklyn T. Guy, I'm like, hell yeah, baby. All right. Now we're finally done talking about the original 3. Now, there are so many other channels I would like to talk about, but I can't fit them all in one video. Although I feel like it's not as big as it used to be. You remember Plush Tim was way bigger back in the 2000s or 2010s. It was a really big genre. But, it just doesn't hit the same as it used to be. There's still some relevant plush tubers. But of course, I don't think I could go this video without talking about my boy, Super Mario Richie.
Why do you always call him Daddy?
This is without question my favorite all-time plush channel. I don't know why, but I absolutely love his channel with all of my heart. I honestly feel like Super Mario Richie nowadays is a modern day version of the Cute Mario Bros. Not only funny, but charming at the same time. I started watching Super Mario Richie around late 2020, so yeah, quarantine times, okay? And thankfully, unlike a lot of other channels, I've never heard of Super Mario Richie getting caught up in any sort of controversy at all. He's just been doing his thing, not getting involved in the spotlight, which is great. The main characters he mainly uses on his channel is the Kooplings. If I had to choose my favorite Koopling, though, I would have to say it's probably Morton, because I feel like he's got that same charm as, like, 2000s Cute Mario Bros. Luigi. If I were to choose my favorite Super Mario Richie video, it's not really one video, but it's rather just 2. And that would have to be the House Party series, okay? Listen, I'm not a party freak at all. I actually hate parties more than you could imagine. But if there is any house party I would want to go to, it would be Roy Koopa's, okay? Similar to Cute Mario Bros., Super Mario Richie has over 300,000 subscribers. And thankfully, is still going strong to this day. Still pulling reasonable views. And I know I don't watch him as much as I used to, but I think he will always be my favorite plush channel ever. His comedic timing is great. And I also feel like it's good that he knows his audience. Like, he knows how to make jokes intended for kids, but he also finds a way to make jokes that are going to also make adults laugh. Yes, I'm 18. I still watch Super Mario Richie to this day, okay? Don't judge me. I mean, there's a reason why on my top 10 plush tubers video, I had him ranked number 1. And I'm sure the sub count isn't as high as channels like, SML, Gabe's World, or even Cable 10. And even if he ends up actually seeing this, just please tell him I said hi, okay? But you know it as well as I do. In almost every YouTube community, there is always 1 or 2 or more users doing the Dr. D, if you know what I mean. And yeah, to be honest, these channels are absolutely cooked. I'm going to start with Crazy Mario Bros.
Hey, Luigi, catch!
Wait, what?
And don't worry, we'll get to the other one later. Crazy Mario Bros. Is one of those rare plush channels that actually does have over 1 million subscribers. And I'm not going to lie, same with Super Mario Richie. I used to absolutely love this channel so much. Like, Crazy Mario Bros. Always found a way to bring the comedic timing like Super Mario Richie did. But then I decided to rewatch his videos now, and they're a lot more cringe than I thought they would be. And oh, don't you worry, I went back to his channel before the allegations actually came out. Sorry for the stutter. He got exposed for doing the Dr. D. And I guess I've never used the term Dr. D before, but if you don't know what the Dr. D means, it basically means you're a pedophile. Similar to the user Dr. Disrespect. If you want a Dr. Disrespect video, just let me know and I'll make one. Wait, what the hell am I talking about? I'm trying to talk. I gotta talk about plush tubers. Shut up! So yeah, Crazy Mario Bros. Got caught doing the Dr. D. And now that you know what that means, I'm gonna start saying it more. So basically, this 10-year-old girl joined Crazy Mario Bros.' Discord server. And basically at the time, Crazy Mario Bros. Was 16. Let me see, a 6-year age difference. And then a screenshot got leaked of their DMs where Crazy Mario Bros. Said that she was pretty mature for her age. I find that to be extremely concerning and weird. But instead of really saying anything, he would stay in a relationship with this 10-year-old. And apparently her dad found out and got really mad. So they moved their conversation over to Snapchat. And he mentioned his third leg in the conversation. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I feel like he has yet to say anything about it. Unless he's already uploaded some, video about the topic. The fact is, I feel like he's hiding behind the closed doors. And seriously, my dude, why would you keep this a secret for this many years? It honestly sucks because I used to love his channel. I literally had him ranked number 2 on my top 10 plush heroes video. Literally right behind Super Mario Richie. And now, I just don't even feel safe watching his videos anymore. And I genuinely hope he finds something to do than just being on the internet, okay? Because that's just not his thing, okay? He made a lot of people really uncomfortable. And if you want to talk about making a lot of people uncomfortable, how about we talk about this bald-headed, haircut motherfucker? Okay, I won't go too deep into this topic because I actually have a video planned specifically on this topic. But, yeah, if you want to see it early, I need 2 of you to change your profile pic to Chef Peelf. Anime Bro Me is a channel that I grew up with. In fact, this was the channel I got introduced to when it came to plush tubing. This channel was ran by 2 brothers, Angie Chan and Isaac Kun. And I loved basically every single one of their videos, even though their grammar was absolutely terrible. Even worse than the 2017 Cleveland Browns. I had no idea about the whole thing. That is until Angie released a video saying that the Anime Brothers would be retiring. And I had no clue what was going on. In fact, I skipped the most important part and just went to the end where he said, oh yeah, I'm done for now. Now, I can't remember exactly what part of the video this was, but I remember he said this.
In 2014, she was 15 and I was 22.
I just remember my jaw dropping to the floor. And to be honest, I was much more pissed at Angie than I was at Isaac. Just because I feel like Angie was putting all of the blame on Isaac. Like, dude, you're the reason why we're all here. Like, this is your fault. I should have maybe started growing some suspicion when he started doing weird stuff with the plushies and other people himself. Like, there's no way you should have Shadow and Maria dating, okay? Maria is nowhere close to Shadow's girlfriend. Why the hell is she a hedgehog? And they always did some very questionable things in their videos. For example,
Hey, easy. Wait, what are you trying to do? Oh my god, you bent over. Easy, you took up your zipper. You took up...
Who the hell would be driven to do something like this? And especially with your brother! So yeah, similar to Mitonio being the Dr. Disrespect of the me community, I can comfortably say that Crazy Mario Bros. And Anime Bro Me are the Dr. Disrespects of the plush community. And I would much rather expect this from a FNAF plush tuber. But thankfully, I haven't heard a single Predator story about a FNAF plush tuber yet, so thank God. Anyways, this is going to wrap up part 1 of this topic. Like I said, I'll make a part 2 based on the FNAF plush tubers. I don't know when that video is going to come out, but I'm going to try to release it as soon as I possibly can. But I'm going to have more topics, released before that. But yeah, I would love you to subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Road to 900 subs. And again, shout out to Chazington and Bo Mobile for inspiring to make this video. And if you want to, subscribe to my plush channel, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, road to 100 subs. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. God bless. Peace out.